I'll be doing this if you have a doubt. Till the love runs out, till the love runs out. I'll be a ghost, you gain, you stadium. I'll be
The 2K Sports pregame show, presented by Sprite.
Hey, Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you to 2K Sports. And it is Raptor basketball tonight as the Toronto Raptors go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers out at Quicken Loans Arena. You take a look at the Cavaliers. An impressive 4-game winning streak. They're really playing good basketball. We'll see if they can extend it to 5 with a win tonight. Hey, let's talk about the Matrix, Shaq. Sean Marion.
In his prime, Ernie, he was good for 22 and 12, scoring with ease. One of the most unorthodox shooting strokes in the history of the league, but solid from outside. And Ernie, even though he's older, he continues to be a valuable player.
Right you are, big fella. Time to get you out to the game. Here's Kevin Harlan.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. The Cleveland Cavaliers coming to this one after a win against the Nets in Brooklyn. And they pulled off a 3-point win in that one. Too close for comfort, but they'll take it.
I thought the way they attacked the rim and got into the paint was phenomenal. It seemed like after a while, the defense just kind of waved the white flag.
That's exactly what will happen when a team continues to attack the goal and come away with layups. It demoralizes the defense.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Lowry and DeRozan, they're the backcourt. Terrence Ross is out there with Tyler Hansbrough. And it's Valanciunas in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Kyrie Irving, clearly a player who's dreamed of greatness from a very young age. Going back to the 4th grade, he wrote, "I'm going to the NBA," and he wrote it across the back wall of his closet. And while it was hidden behind his clothes, it certainly wasn't far from his head or his heart.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Well, at 89%, he has established himself as one of the league's best from the stripe.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
And so Irving nails both of them.
And Irving still wanted to write down goals. He used to write them in a notebook he still keeps. Now he'll write them down in his phone. All part of setting his sights high and dreaming big.
Lowry kicks to DeRozan. The shot, no good. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Outside Irving. Pass to Mozgov. Back to Irving. For the 3. Can't get it to go. Cleveland on defense. Ross with it. The wide open look here for DeRozan. DeRozan can't get that one to fall. Irving dishes to LeBron. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. James has got his first 3 points of the game.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Here is Ross. Here's DeRozan. No good on the buzzer beater. And that does it for the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 5. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Tune in this Wednesday night, December 10th. James Harden and the Houston Rockets go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. Do not miss it.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
And the defense has been key in building this lead. They've really clamped down hard.
They've done a nice job, Steve. I think challenging every shot, a hand up on every shot.
Here is Vasquez. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for Toronto right now, Johnson is out there with Patrick Patterson. Then it's Williams. Then it's Amir Johnson, and it's Vasquez in at the point. And here's Irving after Lou Williams was able to get the three to go. And Shumpert kicks to Irving. Cleveland moving it around. The 9-foot shot, and he knocks down the jumper.
Boy, and their offense scorching now. Red hot. They've really turned it on.
I don't think they can play any better, guys. I mean, they are just making it look easy out there.
Here's Vasquez, and all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Very clever passing. That was just beautifully done.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first half. Irving drives in, and he gets it to go. Irving's got 6 points.
Unbelievable basket. What a huge height disadvantage. I thought for sure it would be blocked.
Not this fella, Steve. Not at this stage of the game. He was going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way.
Johnson's shot is off.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Second quarter ends in a tight one. Cavaliers ahead, leading by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Well, guys, what he gives this team is an edge. When he gets into the arena, he just lights it up. And I thought that first half, he really had it rolling.
You know, he doesn't just give them an edge. He gives them a confidence and a swagger they wouldn't otherwise have. I mean, he's a special player to have around.
Here's Lowry. The 2 stars, LeBron and Love. At the 3 and the 4. Kyrie Irving is out there with J.R. Smith, and it's Mozgov in at the 5 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Smith the pass to Irving. Love with the screen on Lowry. James against Ross. Lock at 6. Lets it fly from 18. Good! LeBron's got 5. Raptors trail by 4. Lowry dishes to Hansbrough. Kicks it to DeRozan. And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw is off from DeRozan. Now Irving. He has 6. Here's Smith. And it's Lowry with the rebound.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
And Patterson kicks to Lowry. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Cavaliers lead by 2. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports.
Coming up this Saturday night, December 13th, Al Horford and the Atlanta Hawks take on Nikola Vucevic and the Orlando Magic. An Eastern Conference showdown. Be there.
here now is our State Farm assist to the game, and Steve coming earlier on a three-pointer.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of good passes tonight, some on the interior. This one on the outside, setting up his teammate perfectly for that three-point look.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. Amir Johnson at the 4 with Valanciunas at the pivot. Williams and Ross at the 2 and 3. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. Here's Irving. Here's Love. It's in!
Man, it's really tough to stop Love right now.
So it's Toronto. Lowry passes to Williams. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Mozgov, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. LeBron comes in for Sean Marion. The Raptors also with a sub. Tyler Hansbrough's checked in for Amir Johnson. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
The Raptors having lots of trouble defending against Irving.
He's got 8 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And that may not be the first thing people notice about his performance, but those are important points nonetheless.
And Cleveland can just let the clock run down here. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his 3rd personal foul, 3rd team foul. Shooting for Cleveland, Kyrie Irving. At the line for 2.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Both teams deciding to change it up. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Toronto's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. They get it again. Here's Valanciunas. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
At the line for the Raptors, Jonas Valanciunas. Taking 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And he ends up making the second, and that narrows the gap to 7. 11 seconds left in the game. Here's Dellavedova. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife sharp. Very on top of their game here.
Well said. Thank you for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark, Stephen Doris, and the rest of the crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Last but not least, here is your Jordan Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.